Okay, good evening. I'm Shilikot Vincent P. Adams, and I want to welcome you here to our Monday night meetup. Normally, tonight we do our Neuroclassic Kabbalah meetup, but because the next few weeks we won't be able to meet to do the medical Tai Chi because of the first uh, biblical month of the year is coming up next week on April 1st. This is one of the rare times that April 1st on the Gregorian calendar corresponds with Nisan 1st on the biblical calendar. And the first 12 days of Nisan are comparable to the first 12 months of the year, according to Kabbalah. So whatever you do during the first 12 days of Nisan, Nisan is the beginning of months. It's like New Year's. There are two New Years in the biblical calendar. Nisan 1 and also Tishri 1 is when we actually change the year. But there's still, nonetheless, two different New Year's days in the biblical calendar. And I don't have time to get in and explain, why that is. It just is. And this this year we, kind of coincide with the month of April and the beginning of spring. One of the rare times that happens. So this week we're going to meet 3 times for the medical Tai Chi, Qigong, and Bagua meetup, as opposed to only one. We're going to meet tonight, Monday, tomorrow night, Tuesday, which is our regular meetup day and time, and also Wednesday. Since we won't be able to meet almost to the end of the month, I want to get a lot of material, cover a lot of material during these 3 days, so that you have a lot of things to work on, even though we won't be meeting every week. And I really need to get this material out to you anyway so that you can start practicing it. And once you have it, we can go back to working on the form and the actual moving meditations of the Tai Chi form. And then I can also get into teaching you the Bagua form as well. And then there are, many other moving meditations that we can begin to practice and learn also. But without further ado, let me get going because we've got a lot of material to cover. Over the past weeks, I have covered the basic Qigong that you should do before you do the moving meditations for Tai Chi. We've even covered the basic Qigong for Bagua that you should do before you do the Bagua circular form. But there were a couple of things that were left out that can enhance the Tai Chi form. Well, should enhance the Qigong meditation of the Tai Chi form. I'm going to real quick here run through the basics of the Qigong that you need to do for the Tai Chi form, and then I'm going to add some things to it. The things that I add to it actually is 5 different other movements that I'm going to add to it. Should be done before you actually do the Qigong for Tai Chi. Remember, we stand, kind of come to attention, put our heels together. We go, as I say, bozo feet, and then we toe out, and that's going to put us at shoulder width. And we'll put that automatically, that bozo feet, and then toeing out puts us right at shoulder width. Okay? We take our toes, we curl them under in order to activate the kidney 1 points on the bottom of our feet. These are meridians, channels. You can look them up in any meridian book. Now, I've covered this before, so if I don't hit it with enough detail right now, you can go back and look at the other recordings. Okay, so our feet are shoulder width, our toes are scrunched under just a little, our knees are bent just enough that they are over our big toe. And the way to do that, take a broomstick, put it at the edge of your toe, then your knee to your knee touches that stick. And then you know that, don't go by looking down because you're going to have a parallax error. But that's the way to make sure. Slight bend in our knees, feet shoulder width apart, toes scrunched under. All right? Slight bend in our knees, just over our big toe. Remember, with our pelvis, we do the Elvis, as I call it. We sort of tuck it, we take the natural curve, that natural S curve out of our back by tilting our pelvis forward a little, kind of like tucking our buns under us somewhat. Shoulders are relaxed, okay? We hold that position, shoulders are relaxed. We raise our hands, our palms are kind of tied. As you see here, little finger, ring finger, middle finger, and index finger, kind of tied. Okay? We have our thumbs stretched so that the skin here is in a straight line. And you have to kind of move that thumb over, it makes an L that way. Okay? Then we extend our arms like so. We have to have 1 fist distance between our bodies, up under our armpit, which is called a quad. Okay? Our head is straight. We don't hold our head back. We don't hold it down. Straight ahead. Tongue is at the roof of the mouth. Okay? Reason for the tongue being at the roof of the mouth, that completes the connection. When you breathe in, you're going to breathe in using the abdomen. You breathe in your nose and out your nose. Your mouth stays closed the whole time. In your nose and out your nose. Just using the abdomen. There's no raising the chest like that. Okay, breathing in and out your nose. Now, you imagine when you breathe in that you're pulling in air between your anus and your sexual organs. It comes up your back, up your spine, comes down through your nose into the roof of your mouth, and then by raising your tongue to the roof of your mouth just behind your teeth, it completes a more complete connection. Okay? And then as you breathe out, it falls, coming down and out. Then breathe in, suck it up, make a connection. You're going to have this going on. But don't worry about thinking of that right now. Just breathe in, breathe out. And we hold that position. This is the basic Tai Chi Qigong position. You should hold this position for at least 15 minutes. 10 minutes with your hands right here, upper, lower, and 5 minutes with your hands down in the lower position. You have to hold whatever time you do. You may not be able to do 15 minutes right off to begin, but whatever time you do, 2/3 of that time has to be spent holding it here and then 1/3 here. So if you want to start, say, doing this with 6 minutes, because you can't do a full 15, you would do 4 minutes here, 2 minutes here. You look with your eyes straight ahead. You keep your eyes open, straight ahead. You see, you're aware of everything, see everything. You think of absolutely nothing. Okay? Now that's the basic Qigong position that you need to hold for at least 15 minutes. You can do it longer, as long as you, let's say you want to do it 30 minutes. You hold it in this position for 20 and down here for 10. Always keeping a quad up under your arm, like about 1/5 position. Don't don't clamp your arms down to your body. Keep it the quad open. This keeps the circulation of qi or ki flowing through the body. Okay, we're not going to get into too much depth. I've already given definitions of qi or kui. Japanese spelling is ki, ki. Chinese spelling is qi for qi or ki. Different slight pronunciations, same thing. So you go back and watch the other videos to get more detail on this. Now, what I didn't tell you before, that there are some other exercises that will, and of course, you should do this before you actually do the form, the Tai Chi form. This builds the Qi up in the body in order to move it around when you're doing to the different organs, internal organs, along the 12 bilateral meridian system that's in your body. It builds it up so that you can move it around, because when you're first learning the form, you're not doing everything properly. You're thinking of this, thinking of that, and you don't get the full benefit. So it's necessary to do this for at least 15 minutes so that you get enough qi in your body as a beginner. But there is something else that you can do to enhance your qi. There are 5 other exercises or postures that you can perform even before you get to this point. And that's what I want to go over tonight with you. Those things, might as well just get right to it. Okay. The first one is called the triple heater exercise or triple warmer exercise. There's actually a bilateral meridian. Bilateral means it's a mirror image it's on your right side and your left side, mirror image of each other. There is a meridian called the triple warmer or the triple heater in your body. Runs all up the side up to your head. There are 3 areas called the triple heater too. The lower, which is around your dantian, which is 3 inches below your navel, a few inches below your navel, for elimination. Triple heater for the elimination, body elimination. Very important, you know. It's just probably more important to eliminate than it is to eat, or just as important. Anybody who's ever been constipated for any length of time knows that. Okay, when I say length of time, 1 or 2 days, and whoa, your whole world changes. Okay, so this is the triple warmer for the elimination. Then we have the triple warmer for digestion, right here in the middle. And then we have the triple warmer for the upper level, for your intellect, for your sexual energy. Interesting, the sexual energy is generated up here, from the neck up, as say from the chest up, as opposed to down here. Elimination, digestion, intellect, or spirit. And this first one is to enhance all of those areas, to get the qi going in all 3 of those areas, so that by the time you come to the basic qigong posture for Tai Chi, you've already kind of got it going on and warmed up. And we're going to do 5 different exercises in order just to kind of warm up the qi before we start really bringing it in. Open up the meridians so that when you get to this posture, your meridians are open to receive. Okay? Now, there are two ways. There's really one way to do this exercise, but not everyone can do it the original way, so we can modify it. And we can even have three ways, but I'm going to show you two. Basically, what you do for your elimination or for the lower triple warmer, you're going to take your hands here like we did in the form in a yang position, as you see the bend in my hand. Okay? We breathe in. The tongue is at the roof of the mouth. That's going to be always. Tongue at the roof of the mouth. The bun is tucked under, just like we said before. As you breathe in, breathe out. Then as you begin to breathe in, you bring the hands up to about collarbone level, chest level here. Breathing in. Turn them over. Breathe out. Okay? We're going to do that 3 times. From here, I'll just go through all 3 breaths. Okay? Breathe in. Breathe out. Just like you're scooping up something. Start again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down again. Breathing out. Breathing in. You would do that 3 times. Okay, that's the hand motion. Now, the easy way to do it, what you would actually do from here, you're going to come up, put your weight on the balls of your foot, lean forward a little bit, shift your weight forward, and you're going to come up on your toes. Okay? Come up on your toes. All right? So here we go again. You may not see me rise. I have problems from being a martial artist ever since I was 9. I can't bend my toes up and back the way most people can, because back when I started the martial art, we didn't have pads, so I've done a lot of damage.
So are you really bringing your heel off the ground?
Oh yeah, you bring your heels, stand up on your toes, you definitely on your tippy toes, as high as you can go. Okay. All right, we have our hands here. We breathe in, breathe out. Now as we begin to breathe in, we come up on our toes. Up on your toes, you stay on your toes. Breathe out, lower yourself back down. Come out, breathe in, up on your toes. Lower yourself back down. Okay, and you would do that 3 times. Up on your toes, lower yourself back down. Okay, that's the first part. That's for the elimination. Bring them up to here, like you're pushing something down. Breathing out, packing it in. Then we get here, out, scoop up, pack it back down, scoop up, break it up, pack it back down. Now, the next one is the same thing. We're here, bring your hands up, breathing in, now breathing out, breathing in again. So this time, when we get here, begin to breathe out this way and down. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathing in, breathing out, down. You do that 3 times. And of course, again, Beginning from here, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, come up on the toes. Kind of hold your breath through this transition. Breathe out, lower yourself. As you drop your hands, you lower back down. Okay, and you would do that 3 times. And as you come up on your toes. As you go down, you slowly, if you can, lower yourself back down to your heel. Okay? This is for the digestion, the middle triple warm. Okay? Now, the next one, the last one, is for the sexual energy from the head up. Start off the same way as before. Your knees are slightly bent, shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent. Okay? Thumb tucked under, hands here in the yang position. Then coming up, go from yang to yin. Then from yin back down to yang. Then scooping up. Okay? From here, breathe in, we'll start over. Breathe in, breathe out. And as you're breathing out, your hands go out, scoop up. As you begin to breathe in, come up. This time, when you get to here, your transition, and here. Let me turn to the side on this one. You bring your hands up. As you transition, you hold your breath. Listen, notice my hands I'm not going straight up like this. I'm sort of going out at a 45-degree angle, and then back down. I come here, repeat, breathe in, okay, back up. Now, I must continue to do this from the side. Breathe in, breathe out. Go through my scooping motion as I breathe in. Hold my breath here as I transition, and I look up at my hands. Begin to breathe out and come down. As I'm coming down, I lower myself. All right? Breathe in, come up on my toes. Okay? Transition, breathe out, lower myself. Here. Okay? Now, let me show you the hard way to do that. Put your feet about shoulder width apart again. Maybe a little wider than shoulder width. I haven't done this either, find out if I can do it. Okay? Probably need a chair by me to make sure. Okay. Let me show you the hard way with the first one. Okay, from the yang hands here, breathe out. As I breathe out like this, I squat down as low as you can go. Come up, still come up on my toes, lower myself as I breathe down, as I go down, squat, come up, I'm on my toes, push down, lower myself, squat, scoop up, here, come up on my toes, push down,
The whole time we're
lower
inhaling.
myself.
Are we inhaling as we scoop up?
You're inhaling as you scoop up. Okay. I'm not even going down all the way. You go down when your knees and your flexibility allow, when you get in better shape, you want to go down, your thighs will go past parallel. Okay? If you want to demonstrate how to go past parallel, stand in my spot here, Jack. Okay. Okay, right squat all the way down. Now, you want to go down just like that. Pass parallel. Okay. If you come down, just, yeah. When you're bringing your, let me step back here. When you're bringing your hands down, you want to go out. Scoop it up. And you're on your toes. Lower yourself on your toes. When your hands begin to go out, you begin to scoop the squat down. Put your hands out to the side. Rotate them just like you want. Keep your head up. Okay. Keep your hands close to your body. Coming up. Whew. Okay. All righty. Now, let me see if I can just run through it a whole set like that. You do these continuously. Those 3X, those for the lower triple warmer, the middle, and the upper. You do it 3 times, and you don't stop. It's continuous. Okay? So from here, yang hands, here, breathe in, breathe it out. Okay. Now going into the second one. Breathing the way I told you. Good warm up, ain't it?
Mm-hmm. Good, great.
Remember, up on your toes. 2. Up on your toes. 3. Down.
Wow. Nice.
Okay. So, if you can't squat down, squat as far as you can. If you can't squat at all, just do it the first way where you come up on your toes.
Yeah, but all on wheelchairs or, I don't know.
If you can't come up on your toes or squat, just do it this way. So 3 ways.
Sitting.
Okay? I've got to do these to get in shape myself. Okay, that's the first one. The triple warmer. The next one, hands here again. Come up. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands. Lock your fingers. Okay, make sure you can see. Lock your fingers. Come up. Transition. Rotate. Over your head, 45-degree angle or as far back as you can get it. Feel the tension in your fingers. Hold the breath and then go. Come here again. Come up as you're breathing in. Hold your breath. Transition. Keep holding. Feel that tension. Third time. Come bring your fingers together again. Breathing in. Transition. Holding the breath. Lock your fingers together. Hold it for a second. When the tension gets too much, you actually make that noise. You actually
Like,
explode out. There's an explosion, tension builds, and the fingers then an explosion. And then slowly come down. Okay? And you actually, this is called the alleviation of the triple warm. You do it 3 times. Again, if you can't, I just did it. If you can't stand on your toes, do it the way I just did it. If you can do it on your toes, here, breathe out, scoop your hands together, interlock the fingers. As you come up, I'm on my toes, stand on your toes. The tension, lower yourself back down. And do that 3 times. Now the hard way, you already know it. We're going to do the same thing squatting down. From the yang position, breathing in, breathing out. As you pick your hands up from here, lock them together. Come up on your toes. Transition. Lower yourself. Lock the fingers together. On your toes as you come up. Transition. Hold your breath. Lower yourself as you come down. 3rd time. Lock the fingers together. Come up, breathing in on your toes. Transition. Okay, that's the alleviation. We have the triple warmer, the alleviation of the triple warmer. Okay. The 3rd one. Whew.
not the 3rd one? Is this the 3rd one or the 4th one?
This is the 3rd. Okay. Begins here. You only do this with the locking hands 3 times. 2, 3. Okay. Triple warmer, lower triple warmer, middle, upper, 3 times each for each area. Then the alleviation, 1 for the lower, 2 for the middle, 3 for the upper, and you're through. Okie dokie, I don't have time. Okay, pretty good.
Okay.
Next is the 3rd one. Same thing, start here. All right, breathe in. But as you breathe out and come down, if you're a man, cross your right wrist over in front of your left to start. If you're a woman, from here, breathe in. Do the opposite. Cross your left wrist over your right to begin. Okay? Okay, beginning. Here. Breathe in. Breathe out. If you're a man, cross the right over left, opposite for women. Okay? Breathing in, pick the hands up. Transition about right here. Rotate the palms. Man will, right hand about right here. Left hand will be at the side. If you're a woman to begin, you'll transition. You rotate the palms. Okay? Now, as you do this, you imagine you're pushing and pushing, like trying to get out of something here, okay? That's with your imagination, all right? This you will do, you only need to do this twice. One on the right for men, and one on the left for men, or one on the left for women, and one on the right for women. I recommend, and it's in sets of 2, I recommend you do it 3 times in sets of 2, okay? Like so. Breathe in, breathe out, cross your hands, rotate the palms, pushing out and down. Hold it for a count of 7. If you can't hold your breath for 7 seconds, don't worry about how long you can hold it. If you hold it for 7, then you bring that hand down. Next, cross the left. Push in and out, breathing out. Hold it. Drop it slowly. And you're done. If you're a man, do right, left. If you're a woman, do left, right. And that's all you have to do for that particular exercise. I recommend you do it 3 times, okay, in sets of 2. It's, right, left is 1 set, or left, right is a set. And I showed you the easy way. Let's go with a more difficult way. Breathe in, breathe out. Hand comes together. From here, come up on your toes. Breathing out. Hold your breath. Count of 7. Lower that. Come back, cross the left hand over. Up on your toes. Transition. Hold it. Pushing out. Tension on both palms. Tension on the left palm. Tension on the right. Like you're pushing something up and pushing something down. Hold your breath for a count of 7 or less, depending on what you're comfortable with. Coming down on your toes, back. And you can do that, like I said, you can do that in the form of a set. 1 set is right, left, and 2nd set, right, left. Now, the way that you would do that, the more difficult way, hands in the yang position, breathe in, breathe out, cross the right, come up on your toes, hold the breath, come down slowly, lower yourself. Excuse me, that was the wrong way to start. That's the way to come up on your toes. The more difficult way when you squat will be this way. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Scoop down, cross the right hand over the left if you're a man, coming up on your toes, staying on your toes, hold your breath, stay on your toes. Count of 7, holding your breath, breathe out, lower it. 2nd time, go down, cross the left hand, coming up on your toes. Breathe out. Here, down. Right and left. And if you want to repeat that 2 more times, I like doing things in sets of 3. Or 1 set is fine. Don't do 2. Do 1 or 3. You can do it as much as you want. But 1 is all that's necessary. Okay, now that was the 3rd one. The 4th one is a little bit more difficult. This one, breathe in, breathe out. And really, there's only one way to do this, and that's the hard way. Okay, this is the fourth one. Hand in the yang position. Breathe in, breathe out. As you come down, you're going to go down and grab up under your toes and pull. I can't even do it right now. I'm stepping out of the picture. I didn't go home and run away, but I'm going to show you what you would do. Can you see me?
Yeah.
When you scoop down, your hands will actually be inside your knees. You would grab, I can't even do it sitting down, grab your, as far up under your big toes as you can and pull them up. Hold it for a second or two. Stand up. Go back down. And grab. Okay. Move over so you're in the center. Okay, hands in the yang position. Breathe in. Right there. Breathe out. As you bring them down, you squat down. Okay. Grab up under your toe. You drop all the way down. Grab up. Now pull up. No, and come up some. Straighten out your arm like you're doing a deadlift. Pull your toes up under. Okay. About a second or two. Let go. Bring your hands up just like that. No, not all the way up that high. About right there to the navel. Push down now. Go down again. As you go down, grab up under your toes. Drop your butt down and pull up. Hold that for about a second or two. Come back up. And you repeat that. I would say try to repeat that 3 times. Okay. That's very good for your kidneys. You're grabbing up under and activating the kidney 1 point, which is the bubbling well point. That sends chi exploding up the legs throughout your entire body. And that's the fourth exercise. Fifth exercise, let me see. It's really easy to do. You would stand, say, with your left foot pointed straight ahead. Your right foot will be pointed that way. Say, left foot vertical, right foot horizontal. Hold your hands in a yang position over your knees. Okay? And this is called the bear posture. It's good for the left side. Hit all your internal organs on the left side. And here, you would twist this way and then rotate on that left heel on this side.
Good.
Okay? You're going to spin on your left heel. Okay? Left foot forward, right foot horizontal, left foot is, make sure you can see, left foot is vertical.
You still do your elbows?
Bend your knees, most 70-30, weight on the back leg. Left palm in the yang position over your left knee. Right palm in the yang position over your right knee. Twist to the left, and then throw yourself spinning. So you spin on that left heel. Here, I didn't do it right that time. You really have to throw yourself around. Plus, I'm wearing gym shoes on carpet, so I have to use a little bit more power to overcome the friction, coefficient of friction on the floor. Here, and you, like here, it's the bear posture, like a bear. And you have to have the attitude of the bear. Okay? You know, the bear doesn't care about anything. You know, you see it in the eyes. Let's try it again. Here. Then once you get around, you breathe in, hand changes. Breathe out. Breathe in on the right. Breathe out with the left. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Down. I want to do that 3 times. Then, of course, you have to do it on the other side. You do this as much as you like. This time, the right leg is forward, vertical, left leg is horizontal. Okay? Pause. Here. All right. We're going to turn to the left, and then we'll come back and we'll spin on the right heel. Good. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Notice the hands return to their position. Okay. All righty. Those 5 exercises, if you can do them, is what you want to do before you do your basic Qigong.
Before that?
Hmm?
Before all this?
Yeah. You do those 5 before you do your basic Qigong for 15 minutes. Then after that, you do your basic Qigong 15 minutes. You're ready to do your form.
Yeah.
You've stirred up the Qi. You've opened up the channels. You've brought the Qi in, circulated it throughout your body to all your internal organs. Now you're ready to do the form and move that stored Qi throughout the body. Okay? And that's your basic Qigong exercises for Tai Chi. Oh boy.
Right here?
And I imagine the workout that you're going to get from doing this. Low impact, very easy for everyone to do. Okay. So those are, I need a break. I want to show you more. I may have to wait. We'll see how tomorrow goes.
Okay.
And
Sounds good.
we'll go ahead and we'll end class with that tonight. That's the big. Tomorrow we're going to do. Oh, I know what I can do. Okay, I've got enough of this. Okay, we're not going to end now. I just showed you the basic Qigong to do for Tai Chi. Now I'm going to show you the basic Qigong to do for Bagua, for the palm changes. Remember, there are 10 palm changes in my system. I've already shown them to you. I'm just going to remind you of what they are again. There are 10. In Bagua, you stand with your feet slightly wider than shoulder width, so you could stand here, go bozo feet, turn out. You're going to be shoulder width, and then take the ankles, go about 22 degrees, and toe out again, and you should be just a little wider than shoulder width. Then the knees the same way. Curl your toes up. Remember, you keep your toes curled under through all of those 5 exercises that I showed you, except when you Well, no, not so much through 5 because you have to come up on your toes and you're not going back and forth. But on the basic Qigong position, you curl your toes up. You curl your toes under again, bend the knees, just like before. Do the Elvis with the pelvis, okay? And relax the shoulders. The first one is here. Now the difference between the Tai Chi palm and Bagua palm, the Tai Chi palm is relaxed, no tension, except for to keep that one line of skin between the thumb and the index finger, okay? In Bagua, there's tension. You spread it out. Keep that one line of skin, but there's tension in the palm, and palm is concave. The first palm position is the number 1 palm, or heaven palms, right in front of the body. Just like so, almost like the Tai Chi form, Tai Chi, but remember the tension in the palms. This is called heaven palms, the number 1 palm, palm up. Keep a paw under your arm. Number 1 palm, hold it for 5 minutes. That's the minimum time to hold each palm change in Bagua, 5 minutes. If you can't do 5 minutes, do a minute, do 30 seconds if you know, but each one of the 10 has to be held for the same amount of time. So if you can't do 5 minutes, start off maybe doing 30 seconds to a minute, so that you'll wind up doing it for 5 minutes if it's 30 seconds, or 10 minutes if you do it a minute each, and then progress to finally when you get up to 5 minutes. Okay. Arms are bent like so. Head straight. You don't want to be like this. You don't want to be like that. Just straight. Love it. Okay. The first one is heaven palms, palm up. That's for the head. You imagine the chi is coming in through your fingers, up your arms, shoulders, into your head. That posture is good for anything dealing with your head from the neck up. Heaven palms, number 1 palm, heaven palms. Okay. Next is here. This is called earth palms, number 2 palm, earth palm. Number 2 palm, earth palms. This is for the left side of your stomach. The internal organs like your spleen, your pancreas, and your gallbladder. Again, what I didn't mention, you're going to have the tongue on the roof of your mouth. You breathe in your nose, out your nose. Tongue on the roof of your mouth, breathing in your nose and out your nose. On the in-breath, and the way that you go from, say, 1 to 2, let me show you. Okay, you're here. Okay, breathe in. As you breathe out, then breathe naturally for however length of time you want to breathe. Then breathe in, breathe out, bring the hands back down. Okay, breathe in, and as you breathe out, breathe in, bringing the hands back down, breathe out as you extend the hands. So from here again with number 1 palms, breathe in, breathe out, breathe naturally, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. To number 2 palms. Hold naturally. Imagining that you're bringing it, breathing. When you breathe in, chi and energy is coming into your fingertips, down your forearms, up your shoulders, into the left side of your body, your left stomach area. Hold and breathe naturally for the required amount of time. Okay? Breathe in. As you breathe out, bring it back. Breathe in. Now, on your out breath, I didn't mention when you breathe in, you believe that your mind is that you're bringing in chi through the fingertips, forearms, shoulders, down into here, this area. As you breathe out, you're sending energy back up that pathway out through your fingertips into infinity. And you do that on every breath. On every in breath, you see the chi coming in through the hands and fingertips. And on the out breath, you see it going out into infinity. Eyes straight ahead, not thinking of anything. Okay. Come back. Here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Number 3 palm, called fire palm. Number 1 palm was heaven palm. Number 2 palm was earth palm. Number 3 palm is fire palm. This is for the eyes. Same concept as before. As you breathe in, see the chi coming in, going, down your forearms, shoulders, up your neck, and into your eyes. As you breathe out, see the chi going out the fingertips, projection out into infinity. Okay? Hands are slightly, elbows are slightly bent, not locked, not locked. Always slightly bent. Okay? Palms up. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Okay? Now, straight out, almost like the Tai Chi form, keep the core like you're hugging a big tree. This is called thunder palms. Thunder palms. Same principles as before. Seeing the chi come in and seeing it go out on the out breath. This is for the center of the stomach. This would be the stomach, the colon, large and small intestine, the center of the stomach, general stomach area. Give me a little on the left, a little on the right, but mainly in the center. So see the energy coming into, the stomach area, the center of the stomach. Colon, large intestine, small intestine, and your colon. Okay? Thunder palms, number 4 palms, thunder palms. Keep the core. Okay, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Okay, this is called wind palm, W-I-N-D, wind palms. Okay, this is for the first 5 lumbar area of your back. The first 5 lower lumbar of your back. First 5 lower lumbar. Okay? Called wind palms. Same as before, all the same principles. Tongue on the roof of the mouth. See the chi come in. See it go out. See it come in on the in breath. See it go out on the out breath. Okay? Here again. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. This looks like number 4 palm, thunder palm, but it's down here. Still has the claw. This is the number 6 palm. This is called water palms. Water palms. This is for your kidneys, of course. For your kidneys. Same principles as before. See it come in, see the chi come in on the in breath, see it go out on the out breath. Tongue always on the roof of your mouth. Breathe it in your nose and out your nose. Never do you breathe out of your mouth. In and out your nose, always. During the whole time, your knees stay slightly bent and out like you're on a horse. This is called a horse stance. Don't let your knees collapse in like this. Keep them out like you're on a horse. Slightly bent, just over the big toe. Tuck that bun under. Toes are curled up under. Okay? All right. From here, from water palms, which is for the kidneys, number 6 palm. Okay, you breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Straight out. Notice just like you're trying to hit with your knife edge of your palm here. Straight up. The fingers are pointed straight up, so puts a lot of tension on the wrist. And you still have that tension in the fingers. Okay? This is for your neck, called mountain palms. You're imitating like your neck is like a mountain. Looks like a mountain. Called mountain palms. It's for your neck. Same thing, same principle as before. See it come in, see it go out. Imagine it going into your neck. This should put some tension on your neck. Holding that like that will put tension in that area. Okay? Breathe in, breathe out. Okay? That was number 7 palm. Number 8 palm is very difficult. Okay? You're going to breathe in, breathe it out. Bring both palms together. Place your forearms and elbows together with your hands pointed straight up. It's okay to bend over just a little. Very difficult position to hold. Okay? Elbows, forearms, and palms held together. You bend over at the waist just a little bit. Looking straight ahead. And do the breathing. Very difficult, at least for me. Some of you who are real flexible won't be easy. Okay? And this is called cloud palms. Cloud palms. For the right side of the stomach. For the liver. The right side of the stomach. Notice we went from the left to the center to the right. Cloud palms. Breathe in, breathe out. That was number 8 palm. Number 8 palm. Number 9 palms. Breathe in, breathe out. Just put your hands out in that bear posture. The bear palms. It's like you're a big old grizzly bear. You know, the grizzlies walk. Very easy palm to do. See it coming in? This is for the left side, just like when we did it spinning. For the left side of the stomach. Okay? Same principle. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring it back. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. I call this open sky palm or big sky palm. Open sky palm. Looking straight ahead. You should feel some tension in between your shoulder blades and your neck, your lower neck. This is for the lungs, for the heart, for this area going all the way around, which includes the neck. Here, nice and high. You can even pull the arms back to expand the chest and create more tension, or you can just keep it here a little bit more relaxed. Back is straight, bun tucked under. Same principle. Breathe in, breathe out. Up, breathe in, breathe down, and you're through.
Oh, very good.
That's the basic Qigong that you would do before you begin to walk the circle and do the Bagua circular form. I would say on Sunday or whatever the day is that you start your workout, I would do, say, the Tai Chi, Qigong, say on Sunday morning or Monday morning, and then do the Tai Chi form, with those 5 intermediaries that I gave you just earlier tonight, starting off with those 5 with the triple warmer, then doing the basic Tai Chi Qigong. Then after that, you can do the actual form. We've already gone over the first third of that form. If you will go back and watch the other recordings, you can learn how to do the form, the first third of the form. And then on Tuesday, I would do the Bagua meditations for 1 minute each or 5 minutes each, however long you can hold it. Pick what you can do. Just remember that it has to be the same for each of the 10 palms. Just like for the Tai Chi, 2/3 of the time have to be held up here and 1/3 here. So if you want to start off with a minute on the Tai Chi, do 2 minutes here, 1 minute here. Then go to, say, 6 minutes, 4 minutes here and 2 minutes here. Or then go to 9 minutes, 6 minutes here, 3 minutes here. Okay? Or then go to 12 minutes, 8 minutes, 4 minutes. Or with the Bagua, start off maybe with 30 seconds. That's going to be 5 minutes. Then go to a minute. That's going to be 10 minutes. And you want to work your way up to when you can do at least 5 minutes for each palm change. And you want to be able to do at least 15 minutes total. 10 and 5 on the Tai Chi.
Okay.
So I would do, say, the Tai Chi on Monday, do the Bagua, Qigong on Tuesday. Now tomorrow, I'm going to show you the white tiger meditations. They're basically the meditations that I teach and the Qigongs that I teach. We do moving meditations. We do seated meditations. We do laying down meditations. We do standing meditations, where you just stand and hold your posture. That's a standing meditation. We also stand in place and do moving meditations. Where we just stand in place and move. And then we do moving meditations where we move all around. So tomorrow we're going to do the white tiger meditations. Hopefully we will do all 14 of the seated meditation postures and all 18 of the standing white tiger meditations. And on that, like on Wednesday, kind of as a break, I would do the seated meditations of white tiger, the 14 seated meditations that I'm going to show you. I've already showed them to you. I actually showed them to you on the big screen, and I don't know how well that came out, but I'm going to actually demonstrate them tomorrow.
Thank
The
you.
14 seated meditations.
We want to see that.
And also the 18. I haven't shown you the 18. Everything that we've done so far, I've shown you, with the exception of those first 5. I'll wait to the camera. With everything we've done so far, with the exception of those first 5 that I showed you tonight, that you do before you do your Tai Chi Qigong. Remember those 5 that I showed you, like the triple warmer, number 1, the triple warmer elimination, number 2, and the number 3 where you were like this, then number 4 where you grab your toe, your big toe and pull back, number 5, the bear posture spinning, okay? Those 5 you do before you do your basic Tai Chi Qigong, okay? If you can't do all 5, do as many of them as you can. And in that order, two that I showed you. Because you don't want to do the elimination if you haven't done the triple warmer. Because what are you alleviating? You know, you have nothing to alleviate. So always do the triple warmer, and then do the alleviation, and then move it around some more with the third one. Okay. So, like I said, on Wednesdays I would do the 14 seated meditations with the breath control, and on Thursday I would do the standing white tiger meditations with the breath control. And I've already demonstrated some of the breath control. There are various breath control combinations in the white tiger. I'll go over them tomorrow as well. Like I said, on Wednesday I will do the seated ones for all 14, and you want to do those for at least 5 minutes. Or if you have to start with 30 seconds or a minute to work up to it, you know, the same way. Then the standing ones, there are 18, and you do the same thing with them. You want to do them at least 5 minutes. If you have to work up to 5 minutes, you know, break it up according to your own abilities. Modify everything according to your body. If you can't do it, you can't do it. If you can't go down as far or do it, then you don't do it. You do as much of it as you can do safely. Okay? And usually, if you're in good health and you keep doing them, you'll be able to do more and more and more, longer and longer. Okay? So work at your own pace. You should not feel any pain or discomfort, real discomfort doing this. Definitely no pain. This is not pain. And you should have no real discomfort. Now, I mentioned this earlier. If you start to shake, that's the chi trying to get through the blockages.
Right. You'll feel that muscle fatigue.
Okay? You may get muscle fatigue if you have, that means you're doing it too long. You may have to go, you can't do it a minute. You got to start with 30 seconds. But if you're in, say, any one of the postures for a Tai Chi or Bagua, and you start to shake or tremble, boom, that's the chi hitting the blockages. Most of us have blockages in those 12 meridians. And at first, that chi is going to be trying to break through and bust through those blockages. And that's going to cause you to shake and tremble. Don't worry about that. In time, it'll get less and less. And pretty soon, it might just be a vibration. You just have like a hum, like a tuning fork hum. You know, the body will maybe just shake very gently, or you might rock back and forth a little. You know, you'll shake very little. At first, it may be real violent, then it'll just be very little, and then just get to maybe just a slight rock. Don't try to rock. It'll happen naturally. Okay? So as I was saying, Tai Chi keep going on Monday, Bagua on Tuesday, White Tiger seated on Wednesday, White Tiger standing on Thursday. Friday, we're going to do some postures from the Bagua circular form. You know, we're doing the palm changes. I went over the 10 palm changes tonight. But we're actually going to do Bagua postures from the form, say on Friday. I would do that on Friday. Wednesday, I'll show you those. And those are going to be, you're going to be twisted. They're very good for the spine, the central nervous system. They're wonderful. They're a wonderful set of postures. And hopefully I'll be able to introduce a 6th workout as well that has a little bit of zinging if I have enough time. But, you know, and I would do one of each every day of the week. Give yourself at least 1 day's rest. Don't do them on Saturday morning, that's Shabbat. That's the time that you should be spending with God, doing purely spiritual things. So take at least one day off from these, only doing 6 days a week. That's why I'm only showing you 6 workouts. You might find that you like one better than the other. You can do any one of them every day of the week if you like. But if you want to mix it up, that's what I would follow. And I like doing all of them in whole sets like that, at least to begin. And record how you feel doing them. You're going to have various experiences while you do them. And so keep a journal and record how you feel doing them. If you get to a posture and that particular posture makes you feel ill, refer to what part of the body that posture relates to. These postures can be used as a diagnostic too. If there are problems with certain internal organs, if you feel, for some reason, if you keep feeling sick every time you're doing, earth palms, which is for the left side of your body, it may mean that you have a problem with your spleen and pancreas. If you're doing cloud palms, you feel ill, it may mean that there's a problem with the liver. Or doing the one for the kidneys. Every time you do that, when you feel ill, it may mean that you have a slight problem with the kidneys. So in that case, go get it checked out by a doctor. By all means, keep doing it because it's healing whatever the problem is. But if you feel ill, go get it checked out by a doctor if you're doing certain problems. So basically, I gave you 2 Qigong exercises or programs to do tonight. One for Tai Chi, one for Bagua. One you can do on, Monday, the other do on Tuesday or whatever. So shalom. We'll see you tomorrow night at 7, and we'll be doing the white tiger.